Alright, you guys, here we are again, Metaphor ReFantazio. And if you don't remember last time, we kind of went through the underground passages, made it up into the castle, found out some interesting truths about babies and women and babies and nannies and murders and babies and murders and nannies and women and babies and murders. We have to move forward, but it is with a heavy heart that I know I'm going to have to kill this woman's child once again. How y'all doing though? It is currently December 31st. So basically like New Year's is tonight. It is 5:28 p.m. So we're not like in the depths, the bowels of the night where, you know, they drop the ball and the fireworks and the poof. I'm going to be staying up till midnight on Animal Crossing. So I'm going to have an Animal Crossing video going up sometime, probably before this, of New Year's. I also have a drink, like a Mai Tai. Not usually my go-to, but it's okay. It was around. And let's just get into this. I'm going to open the door. You ready? Yes. Let us in this here. It's time to close this case. Now, we probably have a big battle up ahead of us, and our MP is at half.
What?
And we also haven't saved in a while, I fear. So when this fight kicks my butt, we might get sent back a bit. We'll get there when we get there. What? You're all ready. That one sounded kind of cute, actually.
Is that a baby? Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
She kind of sounds like Mrs. Bristlepuss from SpongeBob, if you know who that is. The woman that adopts Gary. Oh, ew.
Is it a human?
Looks like a baby doll.
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Oh, useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've led Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
Wait a minute. I don't want to see Morris get murdered. This is so sick and crazy.
this is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see when I look upon the world.
Period. The world kind of did her dirty. I see where she's coming from.
Fear and superstition. Murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die.
Does the baby like
So
her?
glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child.
A mother's love should nurture, and this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Mm-hmm.
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that, and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing
I don't
of
know
it.
if we're getting her back from this.
Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life.
Are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food!
I hate that. I don't like that thing. I don't hate it. I don't like that thing. It's nasty.
Come, my
It's got big chubby feet.
Time for supper! Eat up!
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
What is that
Break this
giant
magic
chair in
curse
this room?
here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
If we can figure out what it really
Homo
is, we
Jaluzo.
win. Let's get out.
I would love to know what it's weak to. We are at half MP. We're gonna lose and we haven't saved. Okay, I'm gonna try just Dark Sword. Okay, didn't reflect it. Let's try some light. Baby doesn't mind the light. Let's try some electricity. No offense. Electroshock therapy for babies. No. It's got beautiful doll eyes. That is one thing I will say. And they're like kind of periwinkle-ish a bit like Morris's. Let's try fire. No. Deafening din. That brought our defenses down?
Guard is down.
Yeah, it did. Okay, we're now at half HP after one turn, which is sick and spooky. Let's try a dark move.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Some darker arts.
No. It would mean a lot to me if we could find a weakness. No.
Captain, they've got your defenses.
You have to heal us.
Try not to worry.
Thanks. Twas needed.
My thanks.
I mean, no offense, I don't mean to use skull cracker on a soft... What do you call a baby's head? It's not like a soft shell taco, it's soft-headed. What do you call soft bones? Cartilage. Hate to crack a skull of cartilage, but here we are. Do you have a weakness? It's gonna kill us all.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Face me!
What have we not hit him with yet? Pierce and ice.
I show no mercy!
Critical, hey, lucky enough. Okay. I'm gonna go gold attack because I think it does decent enough damage and has a high crit rate, which is quite convenient. Stroll, you do have to heal. This won't bring you all the way up, but hopefully it'll keep us keep us kicking. This did decent damage last time.
Let us clean up this mess.
And then let us heal again with an item. Do have something that heals everybody just a bit. 50 to all. Go ahead with one of those.
I was saving this.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Please nobody die. Ooh, what do you mean you got a watchful eye and you're
Your defense is down.
collecting power? That's very ominous. We should probably all guard. I don't want to. Stroll will at least hop to the back line because he's most susceptible to dying. The Hulkenberg, after she uses her attack, her HP is going to be a bit low as well.
Fight as the noble I may.
Could you go ahead and hop on the back line, shoot an ice attack at this thing, just to see if that's its weakness. Could you have a weakness, you big nasty baby? Usually these Atlas games, you know, they'll throw things without weaknesses in at the end so that you can't just fucking cheaply kind of weakness chain your way through battle. Hate that. We're quite early on in this game for them to be throwing me difficult things like this. Skullcracker. Critical. Fuck yeah. 388 damage. Big, huge, big, stinky damage for the nasty, chubby, tender little baby. Tender and mild. This baby's tender, not so mild, if I do say so myself. MP's getting low on quite a few of us. Oh, I should have used Stroll's turn to heal. I see why I didn't, because I wanted to try out that type. He's about to do big damage, so I actually really should just like... hate to use this. Our defense is so fucking low. I think more than healing us, I think I'd be better off fixing our defense if possible. I don't know if I have anything that fixes... removes all buffs on enemies. What about debuffs on party? No. Oh, you guys, we're all about to die. I didn't realize my defense had gotten as low as it did. Oh, this is bad news. That baby's about to kill us. Also, so this is about to kill me. This is giving me heartburn already. Jumping playtime. We lived, but they have another turn.
Let's get him some healing.
Defense is normal and nobody died. Okay, we're doing decent.
Okay. That thing's been staring at us for a while now. It's so creepy. Wait, staring at us? That's it! The eyes! I bet if you go for those huge eyes, it'll have a hard time hitting us. We can't
Those
afford to
big
feel
wet
sorry for it
eyes.
right now. Wait for an opening and try blinding it. If we hit
With
its
light?
eye, maybe it won't move around so much.
Do you think if I hit the eye with light, that'll do good? That'll do good damage? Because I feel like eyes don't like light. You need to heal, actually.
Are you well? That helps.
Sia has a light move. He can throw that out. Okay.
Oh, power of heroes!
You go ahead and crack that thing's skull.
I crush you!
I'm gonna hit the eyes with light. I really think that that's the move. I'll hit one eye with regular attack. Resisted it. I bet light is the way. I'm gonna be so proud of myself if I'm right.
Flare!
Nothing special. What did I do?
Captain's dazed. He's gonna have a hard time landing hits.
Dazed, brother. Whose turn is next? Stroll's. Hulkenberg's.
Oh, healing light.
I often call Hulkenberg Stroll, and it's like the worst slip of the tongue. If you could fix a daze.
This should help. That helps.
Oh, power of kings.
What if I hit that eye with darkness? Not quite.
Light is power.
Oh, you know what? Synergy attacks. I haven't been hitting any of those. Who got critted?
Someone heal him fast.
Please don't. God! This. I hate this baby. I hate it so much.
This calls for one of these.
I shall repay this
By my
favor
strength.
tenfold.
Down.
Chef still standing, I see.
See? Some dark mandible bearing.
Here he goes again. He's about to do that big move. Which didn't kill us last time, which was crazy. And our defenses were much lower than they are now. So that's a bit reassuring. Take that eye out.
Not going
Now,
anywhere
what's the
like
play?
Okay, now we got like a red socket.
Upon royal
You hit
power
us with
within.
this.
Are you well?
I knew you'd help. I'm obliged.
MP's getting low on Stroll.
Captain, we've got your
I crush you.
I should have hit the other eye with that. Fucked up. Everybody please live. Okay.
Let's go.
This not using MP is one of the greatest things in the world. I've got plenty of money, so I don't mind that it uses money.
I shall vanquish evil.
We don't need the healing too bad right now, but I should also play it safe. But also the MP usage is like, we'll do that in a bit.
I call the lightning.
By might, let justice prevail. I'll destroy you.
Apologies.
I forgot to resist that shit. Everybody live, please don't. Who's anxious? God, the rat.
Heismay's anxiety is mounting. If he gets hit, he'll be in big trouble.
This is not too hard so far. When's Heismay's turn? He's fourth, okay.
Merchant. Come
Now
on.
we won't know where we are. Come on.
Okay, now he can't hit us, it seems. Or at least his accuracy will be immensely low.
I call
You
upon royal power within.
heal us.
Try not to worry. That helped.
Now,
Quite a boon.
I'm gonna use Hulkenberg's turn to hit. I do need to fix Heismay's anxiety.
Down.
It is an anxiety, right? When it's the scream, that's anxiety. Oh, I don't have any fucking Xanax. If you're anxious, and it is what it is. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, how could this happen?
Doesn't look like they have anything we can steal.
Merchant.
That's less than ideal. Well, hopefully they don't kill anybody. What do you mean eye regeneration? I just took that eye out.
Going for Heismay while he's anxious.
What does the stare mean? Does that mean that's who that's going after next?
Are you prepared?
I've not quite figured that pattern out yet.
Are you well?
Thanks. Trust needed.
My thanks.
We need to get Stroll's MP back up here soon as well.
Strive for.
Hit the other eye.
Crush you.
Heismay, these blood your
But also, why? I maybe don't care about the eyes. I might just want to take the baby out.
Some darker arts.
Because it just regenerates them, or at least it did last time. I mean, I'll play this stupid game. Stroll's at half health. I mean, not Stroll, Hulkenberg.
Is it staring at someone?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna fucking take Hulkenberg out.
They've got your defenses down.
Let's try this.
Thank you. Warrior.
Take that eye out, please.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Rancor formidable indeed.
If it immediately grows back its other eye after this, I'm just like done attacking the eyes. Because I could be really leaving damage on the main vessel of baby.
Won't know where we are. Come on, this is our chance.
It still hit me with no eyes. It did lose a turn though. Hey, cheers. Happy New Year's, you guys. I know it's only like 6 p.m., but we're getting there. Now, you go ahead and fix your MP if you have an item for it. 30's not a lot. Let's go 50.
Here.
Come. Predictable.
What do you mean miss? What do you mean miss? That oh God. Missing one of these games really just fucking ruins the day, doesn't it?
There's a better way.
The damage you do is so minimal. Let me actually use your turn to heal the girls just a bit. I'm actually just gonna heal one of them. What is that? $50? Good enough.
That helped. I'm obliged.
My thanks.
It's gonna regrow an eye. I'm attacking the baby. Honestly, fuck the eyes.
I shall vanquish evil.
I'm gonna hit this even though we don't need it that bad. I'd rather play it safe.
Quite a boon.
Sorry I'm not saying anything interesting. I'm just like really trying not to lose to the baby. Another critical. We're doing pretty decent. Yes, we missed last time, but we were more than making up for it. I'm over the eye thing.
Some darker apologies.
Doesn't seem worth it to me.
A tough one. Are you prepared? Be frozen tougher than I thought.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you. Here. Take all the magic I have.
She healed the demon baby?
She healed the demon baby.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Boy, should we go for the eyes again or like what? You know? I just don't know if the eyes are worth it. But they're there for a reason. I'll put my big attacks, aka the Merchant and Hulkenberg, toward the eye, one eye at a time. The small attacks will go toward the actual baby. And the small attacks to me are like Stroll and Heisme. Hi.
Captain,
Coin
they've
can
got
solve
your defenses down. Nice hit.
Good crit.
I shall vanquish evil. Are you well?
Thanks. 'Twas needed.
Much thanks.
Heisme,
By my
they've
sword.
dropped your defenses.
With blade in hand.
I should use her turn to heal her up a bit. I'm so afraid of her dying.
All right. Smite 'em,
Cool.
Hulkenberg.
This suits me best. Allow me to use
Thank you.
this.
Spooky
Hulkenberg's
ooky.
guard is
It
down.
won't hold back. Let's
All
push
right.
through.
It's
Who
not
needs
going
igniters?
anywhere like this.
One eye down.
Power within.
Do you think the eye has... It doesn't have a weakness. Or, I don't know. Maybe it could. What if I hit it with? No elements other than light and dark. Let's electrocute the eye. Actually, you're supposed to be hitting the baby. Let's find a weakness.
Power of lightning.
Stroll.
Is everyone
If the eyes have a weakness, that'd be so nice for, like, chaining weaknesses.
I crush you.
I guess I'm going for eyes again.
Rancor.
Merchant!
Mage. The power of not done yet.
Warrior!
Take out the eye, Hulkenberg.
We all know where we
Okay.
are. Come on,
Face
this is
me.
our chance.
If he hits the warrior, she's done.
I show no mercy.
Okay.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Come forth.
See, taking out the ice is cool because you get like one good turn of him fucking up, but then what? It took me multiple turns of landing hits to get there.
Now, mage.
No. I want to heal.
Oh, healing light.
Twas needed.
Quite a boon.
With blade in hand! Shatter!
Be
The mother better not come back in and heal her baby again.
Is that all?
I don't care about the eyes anymore.
That was
Mage.
perfect.
The power of fire.
Come! I crush you!
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
I was saving this.
Thank you.
Coin can. Let's go.
Still up?
Hey, I think that means it's focused on one person.
I think so too. And I believe that person was Hulkenberg, correct?
I shall vanquish evil.
So I'll have to put Hulkenberg on the back line, which is weird. A weird spot for her as a physical attacker.
Perhaps not. No holding back. I could tougher than I thought.
I stand. Let justice prevail.
I should put her on the back line, I really should, but I also want to deal the damage.
I'll dismay yet cling to light.
So I'm just gonna hope I can have her survive what she's about to go through.
'Tis best you.
I'm obliged.
I will come forth, royal soul.
Nice hit.
Critical, hey. And then we're gonna go ahead and just 50 to Hulkenberg. Top her up here. Yeah. 4 turn icons? Okay, it's gonna kill Hulkenberg. Especially now that she's anxious. What does Stair do? Bring our defenses down?
Hulkenberg's fighting her anxieties. Keep the enemies off her.
I don't have an item for anxiety.
Your Highness.
All right.
Hey,
Perhaps this
not the worst thing to happen.
kings.
I don't care about the eye. Fuck the eye.
Critical hit.
Okay, we're doing decent.
A tough one.
Heal us just to be safe.
Try not to worry.
Thanks.
Thank you.
My thanks.
MPs are running low for the boy in the bat.
No.
God.
I'll use what I must.
Can you pass and give this to who would be next? Sia, because that'd be better. What's the pass button? Right button.
A wise choice.
Coin can.
Okay. Ooh, oh my god. I got Jaluzo's baby clothes, which is quite sad.
A halfway decent.
Pair of baby shoes never worn, you know, saddest story ever told.
Strive for greater heights.
Look at my little tiny fucking puny stats. That's how I know I'm early game. My stats are puny. I do a lot of like magic, so I'm gonna go magic for this one. I don't know, my agility could suck less.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
This poor woman.
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot.
You don't have to
and
mention the
my
race.
son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Heisme.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
What do we do? To Joanna, for the people that have lost their children, for the people of the village. I have an empathy for her, but also I cannot erase, I cannot cover up her crimes. You know what I mean? I don't... What is justice in a scenario like this? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there can be a justice that is fair to everybody here. And that's why I don't want to be like the doler out of justice, because I have to... In a world where justice can't always be fair and just, you have to be unjust to dole out justice, if that makes any sense. I mean, yeah, we've got a head to present. That's cool. I'm really happy about that. Quite a big, nasty one at that. But what about these people? Also, where's... Oh, he got eaten. Never mind. I was going to say, where's Morris? He's accounted for, unfortunately. What about these people? What about Barden? Like, what about...
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges,
No.
perhaps it could be my own.
You'd have us kill you. Sometimes, maybe that is the justice. If she would feel absolved, or if she feels like it would be the right course of action to give her life and her suffering, and if that would end the suffering of those who she also harmed and stole their children. I don't like it, but maybe that is justice. As much as we can have it. You'd have us kill you.
You'd have us cut off your head?
If that is your decision, I will accept it. However, that seems unlikely to clear Heisme's name. Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I think this is repentance from her. I don't think consequences is a fear.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I
No.
see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance. Else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
She also has nothing. If she were to run, what is the goal? Run to what? Run from what? Her child is gone. The false idea that this beast became of a second chance at her child is gone. I trust her.
I'm choosing
Call
to
me a
trust
fool.
Joanna.
The rumors painted Heisme as a criminal, but I chose to believe in him. I want to extend Joanna the same grace. A country where no one's future is written in stone. If that's our goal, then this is a chance we have to take.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
Joanna, the true culprit behind the abductions, was detained. This will put an end to the kidnappings. She has admitted to the crime and will meet us in Oceania for the exhibition. Wait till Norris gets a load of this. We have a tale for
Heard
Norris.
the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of her escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Heisme is taken down. Rest assured,
you.
your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
Nice. Hey, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulix, eh?
Spondulix, brother? You're going to have to define that one for... Oh, shit.
Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families?
Yes.
I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
It is all rightfully theirs.
Not just some of it. It's all rightfully
We don't
theirs.
need
Well
Spondulix.
said.
You'll hear no objections from me. All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit.
Don't.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
I'm just so glad Barden didn't end up being bad. Like, I can still have my cabin and 2 kids and hot dinner on a plate on a table. The charges made against Heisme and the bounty were falsified by the real criminals. At his behest, I donated the bounty reward to the victims' families. I'm gonna say something. Me and Morris, we never got along. Me and Mr. Periwinkle Eyes, we were not friends. Not happy to see him get eaten by a baby beast. Also, I killed that baby beast within 20-30 minutes of him getting eaten. There was no way he was digested. Oh, he was probably chewed though, and that probably killed him. He was probably in no state to be rescued. Never mind.
Heisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're true knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us your strength.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not
Kinda.
exactly. Look, you think it'd be alright to tell Heisme the truth?
Yeah, fine by me.
We've come this far together. It's fine by me.
Yes, I have no objections either.
We told Heisme everything, from the prince's survival to our plot for Luis's
His
favor.
Royal Highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
His floppy ears are so cute.
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Not a lord, a friend.
Not a lord. A friend.
Hear, hear.
Please, yeah, I'm about to say that's a big jump. 981, we're doing decent now, brothers. After solving the case, I gained support from the people of Martira. And you know what? I like those people. They're a rural people, but they're not a bad people. I'm one step closer to Luis in executing our plan to save the prince.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself too.
We couldn't have done any of this without you. Your ability to fly out of a jail cell because you're this big, you're Thumbelina with wings, is the only reason we got anything done. You are proven.
Huh?
Gallica seems to be doubting herself. She wanted to play a more active role, but I suppose things didn't go according to plan.
But maybe I found something better. A goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
As our friendship deepened.
Mystical fairy, Gallica, keeper and heriter of the mage's virtues. Through thy shared bond, bear this new power.
Rank 3.
Tell me, our destiny
Mage
is a
archetype
winner's
adept. The party can now study the wizard. That's another archetype. Excited to see that one.
Okay, now all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dash it inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Valley Road. Utterly impossible. The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then, your time is yours to waste.
Fuck yeah, we've got extra days because I came in here with days left.
Age of a new king draws nearer.
What are we gonna do? I don't know. There's somewhere we wanted to go, but then it was rainy, so we didn't go. What if we go there? If you remember. If you don't, then what I'm saying means nothing. It'll be a few days until the road to Briarhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our help until then? An excellent suggestion. The city's residents still face manifold problems, and if we were to lend a hand, then we stand by to gain by improving our own reputation as well. We could also supplement our funds by taking on a simple bounty or two. Perhaps we should see what's available. Well then, let's make the most of the time available to us. It's up to you what we do next, Slater. Here's what I want to do. I won't, because we've got better things to do. I want to go stand on the podium and preach and argue. You know what I'm talking about? Debate. I want to go have another debate. I want to hang out with my friend who's a girl. But I think I got 5 days.
Why?
Not bad.
Pardon?
I could stand to do some shopping. I'll do that on my own time. You are very little. My mom said I can go outside again because the kidnapper got caught. I went to the back alley to see the cows, but I saw a fairy instead. Everyone calls me a liar, though. Do you believe? But you believe me, don't you? Is he talking about me? Not too many fairies I know who hang out with cows. What? Are fairies racist toward cows? Now, do y'all know what I'm talking about with the quest? Is that Barden? Do you want to hang out? I've got things to do. Looks like Barden, the guard course captain, has something he wants to discuss with you. Anything you'd like to check? I should talk to him, but also...
What now?
The man who turned the mine. These are 2 things I need to go report in. Let me move my head real quick. No, it's just this one. The merchant archetype is now rank 15. I should report back to Moore, so we should talk to Moore. We'll go do that in a second. I need to slay the alpha rockworm Valmo in Maneater's Grotto. The cave southeast of Martyr before it calls for reinforcements. I should take it off its weakness. Ice. Recommended 2 mages. Okay. No deadline on any of these except for potentially this one. That's his relics. So let's go report this to Moore while we think about what to do next. And Moore is gonna be, I swear, yeah, sitting by the
Where was I?
Fascinating.
So, you've a new archetype, have you? I expected nothing less. Please do not hesitate to inform me when you wish to study it. So, I got the mage.
Would you look at this?
I see you've cultivated the merchant. Another task done. At this rate, you'll be able to stand against Luis, nemesis to our ideals.
Incredible.
All right.
Not only that.
Thanks to you, I've recalled an important memory. It concerns the fantasy novel. Huh? Oh, I want to hear this. Tell us, what do you remember? I was once on a journey myself, like you. I passed through many different cities in the course of my travels.
In truth.
As I journeyed, I wrote of my experiences, and this travelogue became the foundation of my fantasy novel. Is that so?
Yes.
Yes, that fantasy novel is all the hopes and dreams of my travels made manifest. I've also learned that and endured painful truths. They've served to remind me just how important dreams are to our lives. If that novel has been a source of support for you, the pain of writing it was worth it. I'm kind of over it sick. It has meant a lot to me.
Thank you.
I am most glad to hear it. In truth, this is the first time I've met a reader of my work. Still, how nostalgic. I had completely forgotten of my travels. I wonder if those I met in the outside world then are faring well. I hope one day I may live beneath the same sky as them once more.
But...
I shudder to think of the eternal solitude you saved me from. That I can feel a semblance of myself again is all thanks to you. At first, my reasons were purely selfish, but now I'd like to be of help to you. I mean that, from the bottom of my heart. I can sense his thoughtfulness and trust from the warm look in his eyes. He's got kind of tired eyes, and I really like them and I really trust them. I love a bitch with tired, kind eyes.
May fortune favor your
I
journey.
can preview all abilities for followers from the main menu. What does that mean? Check all followers' abilities, even before acquisition. Oh, okay. Huh. Truly, you seem like a subject worthy of research yourself, eh? Now then, let us widen our scope for the next research task by expanding your studies to a larger variety of archetypes. Seek more heroic embodiments and absorb their lessons. In doing so, your own virtues will become ever more prominent.
This one's important.
Drifting. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage. We should study 15 different archetypes. That's quite a lot. I wonder what'll happen. I wonder what I'll remember next. My research isn't the only thing I look forward to now. My memory itself is a prize to be unveiled. That man's going through it.
Do make yourself at home.
I don't need anything right now. Now, I think we're gonna go do the worm.
Oh.
Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and get 2 of us, if not 4 of us. Let's get 4 of us as fucking mages. Let's go crazy. So, I gotta move my face again. Me. Make me a mage. Now, I want the blood staff. I know Stroll's currently got the blood staff. I want it. I'll let him keep it, but like, I want the blood stuff. Has she ever been this one before? She has. Let's just do fucking 4 mages. Is that crazy? Yeah.
Fascinating.
Will I be stopped? No.
This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
We've never had a party where 4 people were the same thing. I bet the synergy skills go nuts when you're all 4 mages.
I have retained my edge.
Now let's go ahead and adjust everybody's skill inheritance. Yee, she doesn't even have the ice attack, because he's going to want that ice attack. That's the attack we were told we're going to want to have. And I'll go ahead and give him Dark Sword for now. And then Hulkenberg, what move do you have? She's got Blizz, which is nice, and she's got Skullcracker. We'll keep it that way. Stroll. Medi. Yeah, I do always count on him to be able to heal, so let's not change that up. Now, I want to give it gold attack. I'm really liking that gold attack. That does leave an open spot where nobody on the team knows a wind type move, but hopefully we won't need that right now. Let's get out of here.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
So what is it? Alpha Worm Valmo? I think that's our next goal.
Why?
How do I go about going to that, though?
That reminds me.
I always hit the wrong button. Please forgive me.
What now?
I'm not even tired. It's just, you know, I'm putting alcohol in my body.
Everyone is here.
Now, how long does it take us to get to Alpha Worm Val? It's raining! It never stops raining! I'm just gonna have to accept that truth.
I think we have a favor to do there.
This is where that rockhorn with a bounty on it lives. This sounded like the locals are in dire straits. Seems this cave not only contains ore, but jewels as well.
There's much to see.
Pray, do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure you remain focused on the task at hand.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. One day, let's go.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us. Is that how you spell behoove? Or is that behove? It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road. I just always assumed behoove was 2 O's.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
I made earlier today these like puffs of like brie and cranberry. And I'm so excited to eat some later. If you're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber so you can grow seeds if you got them. Thanks to Nourish, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniter, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day. I don't know if I have any crops I need to be planting. Also, I don't know if I even have any seeds. Now, last time in a previous video, I said next time we're on the ship, remind me to go do blank. Do you guys remember what blank was? Not cooking. It was not cooking. Okay, there's culture chambering. Plants, basically. There's books. There's the back deck. There's sleeping. Can I look at the map?
All right then.
There's sweeping, there's clothes, which I believe is laundry. What did I want to do? Man, I hate when I take breaks from a game. Because I know there's something I wanted to do. How bothersome.
Speaking of,
Have you bought any herbs lately? What of specialty medicines in case of status ailments? Excuses will be little comfort to the afflicted once we are already in the thick of it. Best to stock up on necessities whenever the chance arises. Yeah. I'm pretty good at keeping stock, except for anxiety medication. I cannot find me nary a Xanax. But everything else we're doing alright.
All right then.
What do I want to do? What does sweeping do? Like, what's the good in sweeping?
Let's go.
Let's go see what sweeping's all about. What's this all about? Upright cleaning tool.
Come on.
This weird tool is actually a cleaning igniter that Neuris modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. I know it's hard, but all the lifting and bending over is sure to strengthen your legs, yeah? You know what? Max HP up. Let's clean. Let's clean the strategy room. At first glance, the room looks clean, but on closer inspection, there's sand and dust all over the place. Well, might as well clean it up. There are crumbs of some sort underneath the table. Maybe someone helped themselves to a snack while sitting here, making plans. Anyway, I'll tidy it up.
Okay.
Nice, it's practically sparkling. All that's left is to throw away the trash in the igniter and then...
Hey.
What did I find? How did I find 3 milks while vacuuming the floor? It's not good. You know what? One thing about almond milk, I know y'all want to be all mad about the liberals don't drink milk anymore. The liberals are not drinking milk. Okay, but almond milk, if you spill it, it doesn't ruin your life. Real milk, if you spill it, throw out the carpet. Throw out any fabric it touched. Milk goes so nasty, as, you know, a lot of, like, natural organic matter goes bad. And also, like, if you eat a bowl of cereal at 2 a.m. in your bed, you do have to go back downstairs, dump that bowl out, and wash it, or else the milk will go bad. Almond milk's just fucking water. It's water and a suggestion of nut, brother. So you can just leave that shit anywhere. Don't, because that's still kind of gross, but you can. and you can like spill it, don't, but it won't ruin your life. I'm just saying. If you spilled a little bit of that like in a backpack or a lunchbox, it's like, oh, nuts, and then you clean it up. Real milk is like new, backpack, Jansport, here I come. I did some cleaning and now it's looking good as new, a lot better than before.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martyr. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the Gauntlet Runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Want to make a quick detour before we continue on? Yes. This game does a great job at painting a world that's clearly very troubled and stressed and unfair and dark and all these things, but not good enough at painting that picture, is it? To detract me from wishing I could kind of be here. Kind of sounds nice. I want to go to Comero. Let's go for a stop. Beautiful. What are you talking about? You don't want to be here. I do want to be here. As ever, 'tis a calm, peaceful place, this village. That's charm, isn't it? Indeed. Let's take this time to relax and stretch our wings a bit. Shall we?
Okay then.
Let's stop by the shop since we're already here. What do y'all got up in this piece? I've already got 12 of these. Sold out of these. Why are you sold out of these? Have I been here before? Maybe I've been to Comero, but I didn't take out the Alpha Rockworm Balmo at the time. I don't know. While bathing, how do I take a bath? Is that what I wanted to do in the boat, was take a bath? That sounds lovely. I'll buy 2 more of these just to have 4, not 97 of them. Okay. Prevents rage. You never know when you're going to want that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to equip that. Well, I did. Okay. Yeah, I've been here because I bought that parcel.
All right.
Are you done with your business here? Yep, let's continue our trip.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
All right.
And so we find ourselves at another dungeon. This is the Valmo's Nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood?
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear these monsters out so then people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shops depend on the miners' patronage as well. To leave the situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, well, we'll wreck these worms. Then, no, you know what? We'll eradicate them, and the little larvae too. What's gotten into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task?
Oh.
I think the mere mention of Valmo sends his mind back to that dinner table. Come on, let's press on. So are Valmo those worms we were eating? Just a second, I sensed something. This feeling is... What is it?
So, hey.
It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Neurus is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Okay, so we are gonna have to make sure we grab the chests. Why is my HP not full? What happened? That's odd. Why am I not coming into this with full HP and MP? I don't know, you guys, but I am gonna go ahead and save this, go do a few other things. We might play more of this tonight here. If not, I'll probably pick some more up tomorrow. We're gonna get in here, get it done. We're gonna be 4 mages. I'm gonna check out those synergy skills. I'm gonna kill some worms, and I'm gonna find that Norris thing. What do they call it? Artifact? Yeah. But until then, we save. And we say goodbye. Thank you for being here through the baby scenario. I hope we never have to see another big nasty baby again. Goodbye.